That pause this for a second. There we go. Of course that had to pause. Of course that had to pause. Anyway, as you guys are seeing, what's going on there? Why am I seeing pushing 40 screaming over 4B ability pilot? What's wrong with that? What's actually wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Anyway, are all the chats good now? Because I need to have like all the chats open. Oh wait. Oh, I thought something bugged. Oh, I thought something bugged. Oh wait, okay. Why are all the chats like... Oh, they're good now. Alright, I was about to say. Anyway, so apparently, right, mad things be going on everywhere. What is this? Wait, how can I open that thumbnail? I don't think that is the thing. Bro, what does Fenxia even do nowadays? What even is this, chat? Is this aura? Bro, what even is that? What actually even is that? IP leaked. Like, are you read, bro? I guess. I guess, bro. I guess. Anyway. Apparently, he maybe messaged on it. I don't know if he messaged on it. Has anyone seen it? They saying it's good content. Yeah. It is something. So first of all, we should probably look what this is, because he is actually talking about Beesmas Part 2.
If this footage, I'm trapped on MC's island. If this footage is ever found, I'm dead. I'm not suicidal.
Anyway, we should look in for a second. I don't know what's going on there. Let's see.
So, here's the story. On April the 1st, Beesmas was extended for another 30 whole days. But was I online to see
Facts?
this? Nope, because on that very same day, I jumped on a plane and flew 5.5...
Oh my god! Fenxia and Drake linked up, bro.
1,000 kilometers away. I ate this...
Oh my aura! Wait, what? Wait, how is this saving Beesmas Part 2, though? How is this saving Beesmas Part 2? Low-key tough, there, I'm not gonna lie. Low-key tough.
Pizza, pet this dog,
Holy aura.
spotted a bird in a
Holy aura. Wait, why is Fenxia low-key touching grass instead of playing Beast Swarm? That's kind of weird, bro. Imagine having a life.
tree, ate more triangle bacon.
Oh my god. Yo, chat, what's your favorite food, bro? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Pizza might be my favorite food. I'm gonna be real. Have you seen the great exploit war that has just started? No. But low-key, right? I don't know if it's anything crazy, so yeah.
Based food, and a whole 2 weeks later flew all the way back. And guess what? The timer is running low again, and still no Beesmas Part.
Yeah, this is bad, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, you can't tell me, right, that bro actually went on a holiday. He was like, oh yeah, Beesmas Part 2 definitely will be here, right? And you know what happened? Beesmas Part 2 still hasn't released, and he went on holiday. Is that bad? Is that bad? Banana pay for my Wi-Fi? But I am broke.
Part 2. On it, please help. We already saved Bee Swarm Simulator.
Is on it helping, yes or no? Type 1 if on it is helping, type 2 if no.
One.
Wait, so bro literally went on holiday, and when he came back, Beesmas Part 2 still wasn't here. Alright, I got it.
It's this Beesmas.
Nice.
But the big question is, do we save it again one more time?
Please, Fenxia, save it, please.
Let's talk about it. And 3, 2, 1, the hive is already claimed.
Oh my god, let's
How
go.
are you doing, everybody? Welcome back. Are you doing okay? I really, really hope so. Today,
Oh
of
my
course,
god, I missed that. I actually missed that, yo. Now Beesmas is feeling like Beesmas.
we return in some slightly strange consequences, and this one is going to be a little bit of a shorter and a sweeter video.
Bro, yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think, does Fenxia, like... Actually, I don't know. Never mind. I was about to say, does he edit the videos? But then, like, the first 1 minute was edited on, like, some eating pizza, him going on holiday and stuff. But anyway, what I was about to say is... Bro's videos are still longer than basically all my videos. Even though he's just talking about, you know what I mean? Because my videos, usually whenever I talk about Beesmas, they're like 5 minutes or so, bro. He always got it like 50 hours, you know what I mean? Which is a W.
To basically discuss what on earth is going on, and I want to ask some questions.
No, I'm not reacting to Fenxia for only like 2, 3, 5 8 hours, bro. No, bro. We're literally... Bro, this is the first thing I've seen, matter of fact, bro. I wasn't even going, like, look at what's going on, but apparently, like, Fengxia is saving Bee Swarm, bro. So
some big questions. So if you would like to participate in the comments, please feel free to do so. Very quickly, of course, as we ascend down to the Mushroom of Hype, we set a like goal, I think, of 1,001 likes last episode, and congratulations, everybody. We managed to do it. So thank you very, very much indeed. Always really lovely.
you have to cover the exploit war on video. This is actually peak. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, no. Like, the only thing that has happened is, like... Alright, so let me get this straight, right? Alright, let me get this straight. What is actually going on with the hacking softwares? Isn't, like, Atlas resetting people or something? Like, I mean, yeah, bro. Like, what do you expect, bro? They're evicting everybody's hives. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? What do you want me to say about that, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro. I mean, yeah, like, people just... They just be beefing, bro. I don't care, bro. You know what I mean? That's not really my business, bro. They can do whatever they want, bro. I don't care. Pause. Yo, Banana, how you doing? I'm doing good, bro. What about you? We're currently checking out what's going on with... Should I save Beast Swarm Simulator one more time?
To see, could we try and go for 1,002? Do you think we could do it? That would be amazing. And also, if you are not yet subscribed, please make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss out on any future content. Thank you. It is indeed the big question. We saved Beast Swarm
Type 1 if Beesmas Part 2 is never coming out.
Simulator once before this Beesmas. Do we save it again? As I said, we've got stuff to talk about. I'm going to be honest about my opinion, and I would love to hear yours as well. So yeah, as of making this video right now, the timer is 13 days left, and the likelihood is by the time you guys see this, it's probably going to be 12 days. So of course, as
matter of fact, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Thanks to you. Your editor edits faster than me. Probably because he actually pays him, and I'm lazy. So it took him 5 hours to release that. Yeah, I need to hire his editor, bro. What is this?
As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, Onnit did extend Beesmas for 30 days on...
Type 1 if I should release Beesmas Part 2 if Onnit doesn't release it. Pause.
April the 1st, and to be honest with you, by this time, I was expecting to see the BBM or Beesmas Part 2.
Bro! 1 year ago, we had the birthday code and BBM and everything, bro! Bro, you don't get it, bro! We was completing... I was doing Cocoa Combo in Strawberry and Dandelion. 10k combo for BBM Quest at this point last year right now. And we're still waiting for Beesmas Part 2 this year. What is this?
It was honestly a bit weird this year because there was nothing on Discord. There was nothing on the official Roblox group. And
I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm gonna say something people don't want to hear, bro. I'm gonna say people something people don't want to hear, bro. Unfortunately, chat, let's get some really, this is going to be really sad. Stop saying pause counter. This is going to be really sad information here. I wanted to officially say, I think Onnit is giving up on Bee Swarm. Wow. That is not happening, bro. Now, I mean, to be fair, I don't know what's going on, but oh my god, we are more popular than Creekcraft.
And all that Onnit did is he actually posted in the game chat saying that the Beesmas timer will be extended and I'm not finished with stuff.
Let me know! Let me know! Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This just did not happen, bro.
But when I am...
Bro, stop yapping. Shut up, bro. Your name is Moon Naruto 69, bro. Shut up, bro.
I'll reboot all the servers. So this actual text itself, to me, firstly, seems a little bit fishy, but more on that later. It is kind of funny as well because
I'm not giving anybody no alt, bro. I'm broke. I'm broker than you guys, and you're asking me for alt. Shut up, bro. Chill.
Went away, I literally sort of planned to have like a temporary setup there just in case Beesmas Part 2 came out.
No way, bro. This is why I'm scared to go on holidays. Chat, is that bad? This is why I'm scared to go anywhere, bro, because I just feel like Onnit is going to release an update or something, which never happens anyway, but I just kind of get scared. And if Onnit releases something, then you know what I mean. But then the thing is that I'm also streaming every day, so if I go on holiday, I'd have to do an IRL stream. or stream on my laptop, but I'll have to do an IRL one anyway.
Oh, and I was like fully ready to jump on and just like make a little announcement video or whatever. You know, I was ready to do some quests, that kind of thing.
But I was ready to do quests as well.
Work to
My recommendations aren't even bad, bro. Chat, are my YouTube recommendations bad? But I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited. I'm excited for Doors to release their update. I'm not gonna lie, the archives. Anyway, yo, who's excited for that as well? When Boost? Maybe Sunday.
Towards BBM, but yeah, every single day that went past, there was just nothing to play. Oh, on it. Although I'll be honest, this really isn't helping the rumors that I myself might be on it, because just as I step
No way! He's on it! Pause counter.
away for 2 weeks, nothing happens on the game.
Count that, bro.
Very suspicious behavior. I think, to be honest, for me personally, it's getting to the point where it's getting a tiny bit silly, especially when an update still hasn't come out since mid-April. We are still like, you know, we're getting close to May. And we still don't have a Beesmas Part 2. And it's kind of sad in a way, because when you look at the player base, the numbers of people that are playing the game, although obviously it is back to school time, back to work time.
Wait! How much does it show? How much does it show? Wait, games? Wait, game catalog? Wait, how much does it show? How many players did Beesmas go from? Or is that right now? How's the player count looking? Bro. Damn. How do I get the entire thing? How do I get the entire thing? How do I get like 1 week? Wait, why is Beesmas Loki going down? Wait, 41k? 41k? Oh, Beesmas is dropping crazy. Damn. Press daily. What? Wait, I can't press it. Oh wait, 1 week. Damn! Beesmas dropping, look, October 2025. November is when it hit 50k players. December 7th. Right here, look. This is where it went crazy. December 22nd, it had 100k playing, just normally, no Beesmas still. Look, 200k, 229k players was the peak for Beesmas. Whenever Beesmas released. And look, bro. Beesmas is fully down now. Look, it was like 200k on and off. It didn't go under 100k a single time for like an entire month. Bro, Beesmas was so popular, and look at it now. Look. February, it started going down because everybody was like, bro, where is Beesmas Part 2? And they kind of just got bored of it because there was nothing new. And March the 3rd was the first time. No, March the 4th was the first time that Beesmas went under 96k players. That's crazy if you look at it. You see that? Or under 100k. Damn. And look, if you look at March, it's just been going down the entire time. Because of no update. And then as you see, April, it's only going down. Chat, how many players do you guys think Beesmas will have whenever Beesmas ends? Wow, bro. Look at the player count. That's like drastically dropping right now. Like drastically. Nah, it won't have 6k. It won't have 6k. It'll probably have like 30, 40k. Is my guess. Because you gotta realize, so many people are still macroing and hacking as well. On like 500 different accounts. And if you add that up, that's probably like 30, 40k. And I mean, of course it will go up again whenever other updates for Beesmas Part 2. I'm sure it will go up to like maybe 60k. Because a lot of people are just waiting for Beesmas Part 2, you know what I mean? See, the thing is, Beastworm could be at 500k players, this Beesmas, if on it advertised it more. He never advertises it. That's the thing. Or even if, bro, if we get a normal B zone normally, like that's 500k players instantly. Like, let's be real, bro. But that's crazy. Beastworm is actually going down in players, though. Damn. I mean, if you look at it really, yeah. Like, every single day, it's just going down and down. As you're seeing. Like, let's just say March 15th was the last time it was, like, semi-alive. And that was when we were supposed to get more quests. No, we were supposed to get more quests, matter of fact, April 1st. We had, like, 56k players. That's pretty good. No, like, you know what I mean? If you look at past Beesmases, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. 2024, that was what? Summer's Must? Yeah, 100k. So past Beesmases, just even normally, we were like, at how much we have right now. So not saying that the player count is crazy bad. It's just that it was way more. You know what I mean? Puppy, I guess. But then, bro, damn. Now we're just fully in debt. Low key with players. Damn, to be fair, it used to be getting like 30k players in 2019. That's actually good. Damn, 58k in 2020. Damn. Damn, 85k then. 2023. Wait, did we have a Beesmas in 2023, chat? Did we have a Beesmas in 2023 or nah? Does anyone know? Nah, wait, did we? Nah, I don't think we did, no. Oh, nah, we did, yeah. No, we did. This was Robo Challenge Beesmas. Yeah, Chad, that was... Yeah. No. That was Robo Challenge Beesmas. I forgot. Yeah, that was Robo Challenge Beesmas. That was a Robo Challenge Beesmas. Because I was mad confused for a second. Alright, yeah, that's not that bad then. Okay. Damn. Yeah, Beastworm was really going down in players then. That's crazy.
Time, etc. The numbers themselves have gone down a lot.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. And this is me actually, like, this is true. He's literally a millionaire. And he's putting ads on his videos.
It's the heights of the first Beesmas in 2025-2026 when it was released. So, you know, back at Christmas time, we were looking at like 200,000 plus concurrent players, and I know that's when people were off work, but those numbers were pretty strong in and out, you know, the event. However, right now, as of recording this,
to be fair, that was just winter time though. That was just Christmas. That's different.
Player base is down to about 45.
Wait, Chaz, Fengxia? Is Fengxia actually a millionaire? Does anyone know? Is he actually a millionaire?
1,000, which is still like a lot of people, but in terms of this day and age Roblox, it's
when I trade to B-Cub, I don't know yet. I don't know when I'm doing the next one yet.
actually not that many, which is quite sad to see. So my first big question is, and it's quite a big one,
how much money does Fengxia make? Let that load, let's see.
Are you actually still that bothered about having a Beesmas?
I don't look how much money I make. I'm broke. How much money does he make? Will it even show? Damn, he makes like 811 2.3k. It's probably in the middle, chat. It's most likely in the middle. Is what my guess is. Yeah. It's probably like, he probably makes 1k. Just like passive income facts. He doesn't have to do anything, I'm pretty sure. That, I mean, I guess that's good, no? He gets like 1 million views. Nearly 900k views per month. I guess it's not that bad. He has 70k, 88k, 30k. I guess it's not that bad. I mean, still be getting something low-key. He'd still be getting something. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, I think he is definitely a millionaire. I'd say that.
Part 2 update. Now, of course, we take the pros on that, which is that we actually physically get more Beeswarm content to play. There will likely be a brand new Cub Buddy skin.
Yes! There will be a new Cub Buddy skin. Little man CJ, I can't disclose that. type of thing. Or did I just see John Pork in the chat?
You will also have the BBM, which is a challenge, but it is rewarding. You also get some rare items, likely like another debug wax, etc. But you've got to remember that the BBM quest isn't really for everyone, and I would argue that the vast majority of the Bee Swarm Simulator player base probably haven't even finished the main Beesmas quests yet. And this is the thing. The BBM quest, in my mind, has always kind of been for more the sort of later game to end game players. It's very much like quite a niche quest, and because of the way and the grinding time that the regular quests take, it is very, very difficult to unlock, and then also very difficult to actually finish to begin with. Although some years, actually, the quests before have been more difficult than BBM, I think.
Facts.
But I feel like the amount of people that are actually waiting on that quest...
So, which year's BBM is the hardest? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Last year's BBM was so easy.
Are relatively minimum, and it seems like people maybe like myself, who aren't like the greatest players in the world in terms of hive level, like we've still had...
Wasn't, bro? Yo, thanks to him might be smart. He's not switching red until he knows Beast Swarm has more hype. What currently is happening, chat, is there isn't as much hype for Beast Swarm anymore. Matter of, yeah, literally not as much hype for Beast Swarm anymore. As I've literally showed as well, with the player count just going insanely down as you're seeing, it's kind of like not as many people care much about Beast Swarm. They're just not watching it because they know, like, well, damn, nothing's really going on, you know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of cooked right now. So, all I'm just waiting for as well is Beesmas Part 2, because whenever Beesmas Part 2 comes out, it's going to be more alive. But I mean, as you see over here, right? Like, I'm not saying these views are bad, because Finksier doesn't upload much, but you can kind of see there's not much hype anymore for Bee Swarm, unfortunately. Only because Onnit doesn't care to update. It's been like months, and we're still waiting for an update, you know what I mean? Like, we just need it to release already, because it's getting bad, bro. It's getting bad. Come on, Onnit. We have a family.
Had our quest done for like, it feels like over a month, maybe 6 weeks, something like that. And I'm personally not that fussed. I mean, I'm excited for it to come out, but at the same time...
Finksier doesn't care. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Finksier doesn't care. Finksier is rich. I literally told you guys, Finksier... What is this? Finksier is rich, and he doesn't care. You see this? Finksier owned an NFT company. This guy made millions of USD. I'm not even trolling, bro. This guy made so much money. He owned an NFT, bro. You see this? I remember back in the day, bro, I was checking out his Twitter, right? And he was like, bro, guys, buy my, like, NFT thing. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Finksier is mad rich. Like, I'm telling you guys right now, bro. This guy does not care at all if Beesmas Part 2 is early or late, bro. Bro, he literally went on holiday. And Beesmas Part 2 still hasn't released. Like, what am I seeing? Yo, what's up, Gabriel, bro?
Time, a little bit of the excitement...
He has 2.6 quadrillion honeys. Ain't that crazy, but...
of that big Beesmas update, for me personally, has kind of gone. But here's the thing, like, I don't want to make something out of nothing, but just the way that he wrote that seems like a little bit cryptic, because I'll just pop it up again. It says, like, I'm not finished with stuff. The big question for me is, what actually is stuff? Because you have the BB...
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm usually delusional. I'd usually say the same thing. But I know for a fact, it's just quests. And BBM. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Cup Buddy and stuff. I mean, I said Onnit's gonna add White Hive buffs. There's a chance he does that. I literally got told a few times that it might be that. Who knows? It might be that, right? Who knows? It might be that. But the only thing is that... Yeah. Yeah. It's on it. We're only getting quests and everything, G. Don't be delusional like me, Finksier. Come on, bro.
BBM. Now, BBM is just a quest. All it is you just type a bunch of things into the game.
That's literally what I said, bro. That's literally what I said. And look where we're at right now, bro. We're still waiting for the update, bro. I literally said the same exact thing, Finksier, bro.
And then you make some bars, and then it looks a bit like
said
that.
The same thing. Said the same thing. Matter of fact, what I really said was that On it doesn't even write a new quest, bro. All On it does is copy and paste for last year's quests and adds new requirements. He makes it even easier. What is that? Wait, is Fengxi a dog? Anyway.
On that thousands and thousands of time. I don't think that takes particularly
Mad things
long.
happened.
Maybe, just maybe, there's something else, something additional that On It wanted to put in part 2 that is taking a little bit longer. Immediately you start to think, oh, maybe it's kind of like that golf mechanic. I don't think so, but maybe there's something else that he might be cooking. It's a long shot, but at this point I'm really struggling to kind of to give any kind of reason as to why we're so delayed. We could just say it.
My only reason is that On It is on vacation as well. I mean, literally, I'm not even gonna lie. He's literally on vacation. Yo, I should put the sub count back up.
It's On It doing On It things, and you know what? That's always how it's going to be. But other than like maybe a new cub buddy, maybe he hasn't designed that yet. But again, how long realistically is that going to take? Because it has been 2 whole weeks, and I feel like even On It with his slightly slower work speed could definitely do a single quest and a cub buddy in 2 weeks. I did also think, oh, well, what if like Roblox is doing an event and maybe like On It is...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is pure delusion here, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I love Fengxi, right, and stuff, but that is just pure delusion. There's no Roblox event. Matter of fact, the only Roblox event that there is for creators, bro. Beesmas is not on that. But yeah, yes. Probably doesn't want 2 honeyday coins at once. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Like, I said that as well in, like, my video however many days ago. That there's a chance it's because, as he literally said, he doesn't want the 2 honeyday codes at once, and the other one is ending at the end of April, so yes. And the birthday code will most likely release then. That was what I was thinking too. And On It knows people will play the game anyway, so bro does not care. I mean, it's smart from On It, plus as well. Like, although I'm saying, oh yeah, I want Beesmas Part 2 because I want the quest to do stuff, at the end of the day, I'm still kind of happy because the more time Beesmas, the better. You know what I mean?
delaying it to kind
Discord code doesn't work. No, it got removed after like 12 days.
of like be part of that event, because we have seen that previously before. But Easter, for example, has come and gone, and I actually have no idea if Roblox even did an event for that. But from what I've had a little look of, and maybe emails that I've had and stuff, I've seen nothing to do with any kind of branded Roblox event, which Beeswarm may be participating in. So I don't think that's really an excuse either.
I wonder if there will be events this year as well for On It to be in honor. I wonder. I would low-key like it if there would be.
So I guess this is the kind of dilemma for me, and I've mentioned this kind of thing before, but I think, to be honest with you, On It should just release Beesmas Part 2 with the BBM quest and the Cub Buddy and just get it done.
It will, don't
and
worry.
indeed, if there is something new that he's working on, maybe some kind of new game mechanic, it's maybe a little bit of an unpopular decision, but I think he should probably save it for a future update. Something away from Beesmas, because realistically, having an update that isn't revolving around Christmas and bears and presents and stuff like that would be super, super refreshing, I think, for everyone.
I'd love that as well, but that is never happening. Yo, that is actually never happening, but I'd love that as well. Yeah, Beesmas most likely will end like 1st of June, but I doubt. It'll probably go another extension again. Who knows if we'll even get Beesmas Part 2. Have an just tuning in, y'all is good.
Every single person. And
Banana, should I get a JOB? Look. Yes, you want money. Yes, get a JOB. Because we're still waiting for Beesmas Part 2 anyway. That is smart advice, see?
doing so, I think it would also attract some returning players that currently aren't playing or played over Christmas, but don't really want to play anymore during this event. Again, it's a massive long shot, and yeah, it's speculation. It may sound like waffle, it may sound like yapping, but I just don't understand genuinely how something can take 2 weeks that should be relatively straightforward.
Nah, you know it's bad when even Finxia is complaining. You know it's bad when Finxia is complaining about Beesmas Part 2. Yeah, it's full raps on it. Yeah, release it already, bro. Release it already.
Unless there is another reason why it's taking so long. That's...
Imagine if Beesmas Part 2 came with new bags. It wouldn't need to be tested. My RDP macro has been on for 300 days. Is PC cooked? Nah. Just make sure that you're cleaning it and everything. But also as well, it might be. It might be though. Because I think my motherboard got fried after like 1k days. So
that's what I'm trying
should
to
I
work
play
out.
again?
Why
Yes.
is it taking so long? There must be something else, right? So yeah, if you have any thoughts, any ideas, then please let me know in the comment section below. We have saved Bee Swarm Simulator before. It was really funny actually because before Beesmas, during Christmas, there was absolutely nothing in the game. Like there was no leaks, no images, no nothing. We made a video and lo and behold, the very next day we had our first official leaks. You could call it coincidence. You could not call it coincidence. You could call it just blind luck. I prefer just to go off, yeah, it was a vibe. It was a vibe. But at this point, I really don't know what to say or what to think. I think that sooner than later, we should really be able to get some...
For that request, more B equips in this economy. Trust, I'm definitely not coping. Well, I would love more DAP requests because that would mean we would get the last slot and then Melody Charm would be like... You know what I'm saying? Really, really easy to get. Same with everything else and everything else. So that would be crazy. I hope we get new B equips as well. If we get new B equips, I'd love that. I wouldn't even mind the delay. I mean, I don't even mind it crazy right now as well. I just like want it to release, but I don't even mind the crazy delay. Like, I don't know, bro. I'm chilling around now. Facts. With the chat. Facts.
Kind of update as to what's happening.
Yeah, you do got to clean it from time to time, true. I learned that after the other one dying. My other PC. What is the second video on the right? Don't even ask me.
I think it would be just a little bit, I guess, embarrassing, I suppose, if the clock runs to 0 again and then it gets extended for another month. I do think that even if...
That's gonna happen, bro. But it probably... I do think Beesmas Part 2 will release, though, whenever this clock ends. Because there is just nowhere at that point. I'm a be real, chat. I'm a be real. There is just nowhere at that point.
It's not going to be updated anytime in the next few days. I would love for Honor just to come and say the reasons why, I suppose, or maybe give some kind of rough indication. And I know he doesn't do dates or anything anymore because that in the past has become a problem, but maybe even just a message to say that, yeah, Beesmas 2 is coming, but there might be something else in there. Maybe he's testing that right now, maybe it's not working, who knows?
I don't think he's working really, no. I don't think he's really working, no, bro. I don't think he's really working, nah. Ain't seem to really be going on much here right now, and I'm going out with you guys. There ain't seem to be many updates going on. You should clean your PC.
But yeah, much like everyone else, we are stuck once again in Bee Swarm Limbo. Welcome back, my friends. So yeah, I wish I had more to tell you. I wish I had more to talk about, but I kind of just wanted to jump on to address the situation and sort of mention why nothing has really happened. In terms of like playing the game over the past 2 weeks, I haven't actually been online once. I did plan on it, you know.
So how much time have you guys been spending on Bee Swarm lately? Have you guys been on Bee Swarm much or not really, yo? How many times? And be honest. How many times? How many times? I just want to know. Because I obviously play every day, right? You guys know that already. I obviously play every day. I'm on the grind, trying to get top 10 on the all-time leaderboard. Stuff like that. But how many times have you guys actually been playing? 20 hours a day, every day. Yeah, I'm grinding every day. I've just been trading every day, 18 hours at least. 10 minutes a day, 0 hours. Yeah, that's fair. Macro only. I haven't even been macroing lately. That's fair. 10 minutes last 3 months. 0. Yeah, I mean, we just gotta wait for Beesmas Part 3, really. As I said, bro. Unfortunately, the last 2 major updates that we had. First one, recycled. This one only added blooms. Don't get me wrong, but blooms are nice. They were kind of a power creep. Massive boost can happen, kind of. But, like, it ain't anything crazy, though. I would definitely wish we were to get something crazier. So, yeah, we haven't really been seeing massive updates. Whenever we get something massive, like, even Robo Challenge was massive. Even stickers was massive. Blooms ain't really as massive as any of those both things, though. So, it's kind of just cooked. I really want to see something massive in Bee Swarm come out. It's been a while, bro. It's really been a while. And I know on it was recoding a lot of games or a lot of files in this update. But he was also working on another game. But yeah, I really do hope that on it does something soon, chat, because this is getting bad. With the content side, at least. Other than that, it's good. Other than that. Alright.
I planned on playing some part 2, but there was nothing to do. I haven't done a single macro session. I haven't collected a single reward. I haven't done a single gingerbread bear. I haven't collected a single honey. But yeah, I'm just waiting like everybody.
Yep,